Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. Today, you'll be focusing on the sensation of feeling supported. Commonly, asking for help and support is a vulnerable experience for most people. So we tend to push away the sensation of feeling supported in life. We do not want to appear weak. The simple truth is that there is a huge earth supporting each step that you take, and so many people you may not even know cheering you on. You are here to shine brightly with the support that exists around you in each moment. So let's start class with an intention of feeling supported today. Real quick, before we start today's class, I'd like to thank our sponsor for the series, and that is Yogorilla Mats. They create premium large exercise and yoga mats like the one I'm using here. This is the 7 by 5 foot mat, but you can get sizes up to 12 by 6 foot. This one is 8 millimeters thick, so it provides a lot of great padding, which is really good for aerial yoga because it can be more dangerous if you're not being cautious. And compared to a yoga mat, this covers a greater surface area, which I really like. The other thing I really like about Yogorilla Mats is that their mats come with a lifetime warranty. So if a large size premium mat is something you're after, then a Yogorilla mat might be for you. I have a link down in the description where you can browse their selection and also get a 10% discount when you use my code AerialYogaLife. A heads up, if you do purchase through my link, I do get a small kickback to support the channel at no extra cost to you. But as I said, I really like these mats and it might be something that you're interested in too. Now, onto today's class. Let's get started today inside of our hammock in our cocoon shavasana. So from your seat, you're gonna turn around and face the hammock so you can find the edge that's closest to you. Give it a little wave. And then we're gonna crouch on down inside of the hammock. So from that edge, you're gonna grab about 3, 4, 5 times, and then coming into a little standing position and bring your booty down behind you. Coming into a seat. You're gonna come all the way down inside into your cocoon. So lay on down, reaching the arms overhead and bring everything inside of the hammock. Legs and arms. And start to close down or soften your gaze. You can keep the hands inside, or maybe bend the elbows over the head or cross the arms in front of your chest. Notice what would feel most comfortable and supportive for you. We're starting to connect into the physical sensation of feeling supported by the hammock right now. Every single part of your body is being supported by the hammock. Take a deep breath in. Just let something go, exhale. Come back into your body. Starting to notice an intention that you'd like to set around feeling supported. And it could simply be, I am supported. Noticing what arises and practicing a compassionate detachment, compassionate non-judgment attitude towards whatever arises inside. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. You're going to do your breathing exercise inside of the hammock today. So you're going to bring your right hand in front of your face, and you're going to bring your left hand to place on your right shoulder, so across your chest. With that right hand, make a fist, and then release the pinky finger and the thumb, and then your peace fingers come down to the third eye. Take a cleansing, clearing breath, prepare. Big breath in. Breath out. Close that right nostril with your thumb. Breathe into the left. Hold at the top. Release and breathe out of the right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Hold at the top. Breathe out of the left. That's one round, 4 more. Breathe into the left. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe in to your right. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your left. Breathe into your left. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your left. Breathe into your left. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your left. Breathe into your left. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your left. Last one, breathe into your left. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Hold at the top. Breathe out of your left. Release your hand away from your face, crossing hands across onto each opposite shoulder. Coming back to a normal breath. Noticing sensation in your body. Coming back to your intention. Feeling supported by the hammock. Start to reach your hands overhead. Take a big good morning stretch. Grow long, take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Relax the muscles. And take a little banana sway. So sway the feet and hands in the same direction over to the right. And then come back through center and sway the body over to the left. Creating that banana shape or C shape with the body. Come back to that first side, to the right, through center, and then over to the left. Take one more each side. Sway the body over. Last one. And then meeting back in center. Beautiful. You're going to reach the legs up to the sky. So bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little kick out with the feet and bring the feet to be right over the hips. So flexing the feet, and you might find a little press into the hammock. So flexing the feet, pressing the pinky edge of the foot against the hammock, finding a little bit of engagement in the core and in the glutes. Allowing the nervous system to reset, blood flow coming into the body. You're going to find the edge of the hammock with your feet. So feeling into that opposite edge with your feet. And open up the legs nice and wide as you slide and press the feet out wide. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, slide the feet back together. You're going to bend the knees and then bring those knees over to the right as you keep the torso and the chest facing to the sky. So coming through for a gentle spinal twist. So noticing that the hips might stack on top of each other a little bit, so completely turning the hips over to the right, the knees over to the right. Then you're going to open up the body. So you're going to curl into a little ball first. So bring the knees up into the chest or the armpit, and then straighten the legs, and then bring them down and behind you. Open and arc the body, opening up the side and the chest. Come back into your little ball, sweep it forward, knees into the chest or into the armpit, And then give yourself a little kick, open up, straight legs, opening up and arcing the back. Knees into the chest, straighten the legs, and then sway it back. Come back to center, back into your cocoon. Bring the hips back to the center and then switch sides. So bring the hips over to the other side and bring the knees to bend to the left. Curl into a little ball, bring the knees to tuck in, straighten the legs, and then sway the body back. Big arc through the back. Bring the knees into the chest, bend them in, straighten the legs, and then sway and arc back. One more time, bend the knees in towards your armpit to the chest, straighten the legs, and then arc it back, last one. Come back to center, bring the hips back to center to face the sky. You're gonna reach up onto the hammock that's nearest to your face with your hands. Keeping the legs straight, you're going to reach on up, pulling the torso up. And keeping the hands onto the hammock, you're gonna slide the hands down as you bring the shoulders towards your knees or through the center of the hammock, looking towards your knees. You might find a bent knee here to help release tension in the lower back and the back of the legs, as we also open up a little bit through the chest as well. Take one more big breath. Can you release something? And start to bring your elbows and shoulders out of the hammock, coming back, and then all the way down to the ground. So bringing the shoulders out of the hammock and onto the ground for our inverted cobra. Releasing the hands down to the ground, staying here. Noticing sensation in the body as the ground also starts to support you. Take a big breath in, filling up the chest, and then let something go as you exhale. Start to bring your right knee into your chest. You're going to bring that right leg across onto the opposite side of the fabric. So locking the knee onto the opposite side of the fabric. You're then going to bend your left knee to touch your right ankle. And noticing a sensation, a stretch in that right outer thigh. You might try and bring that right ankle a little bit closer by bending through the left knee, pressing the ankle closer towards you. Take one more big breath in. Can you relax something as you exhale? One more big breath. And relax, exhale. Start to unwind, so bring that left leg back straight. And then you're going to lock the right knee onto the right side of the fabric. Open up the left knee, so keeping the leg straight. So you open up the left leg, into a straddle, and then swing it back behind you. Open up that left leg back out wide, straddle, and then swing it back behind you. And come back to center, bring both legs back inside of the hammock. Your left knee brings into the chest, comes into the chest, and you'll lock that left knee around the outside of the opposite part of the fabric. Start to bend the right knee out wide, touching the left ankle and coming into a outer thigh stretch on that left side. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Straightening out your right leg. And then straightening the left leg and lock it onto the left side of the fabric. You're going to widen that right leg out wide like a straddle. Then swing it back behind you with control. One more time, bring that leg out wide and then swing it back behind. Come back to center, bring both legs back inside of the hammock. You're going to bring the feet inside of the hammock as well. That's it. You're going to reach up, chin into the chest, slowly climbing up, and then bending the knees out wide, soles of the feet together. You're going to grab the entire each side of the hammock, so bunching it up, pulling the hips over the knees, or hips over the ankles, I should say, and then lean forward, resting the hammock in the crease of the elbow. Staying here if this feels like enough for you. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can go a little further for an inversion. You're going to reach your right hand up, then bring your left hand through the center of the fabric and reach it towards the ground. When that left hand reaches for the ground, you can release the right hand and bring it also to the ground. Staying here if this feels like enough on the hips here for you. You might start to play with a little bit of sway through the hips. You might find stillness. You can open up the heart a little bit, pressing the shoulders down, releasing the head to the ground. Take one more big breath wherever you are. And a long exhale. Coming back to center, bring the shoulders over the wrists. You're going to sink your hips down into the fabric, so curling the feet in towards the chest until the hips land inside of the hammock. We'll come back to face you. And then bring the thumbs to heart center, keeping the shoulders and elbows on the front side of the hammock. Take one more big breath in and a long breath out. Releasing the shoulders inside of the hammock, stretch the legs out in front. Bring both feet outside of the hammock and bring the hammock to underneath the knees, so the feet are going to touch the ground. Crossing the ankles underneath you, bring your shoulders behind the hammock and then lean forward so the hammock will come to the crease of the elbows as you lean the chest forward, bowing the head into the knees. Taking 2 breaths here. Completing that last breath. Start to curl the head over the heart, coming into your seat. Bring the hands on the inside of the fabric and the thumbs to heart center. You might bring the soles of the feet onto the ground. And we'll end class here. Start to find a soft gaze or closed eyes. Take a big breath in, filling up to the crown of your head. Push that air into the soles of your feet down through the body. Noticing how that intention that you set at the start of class feels in the body now. Bow your chin into your chest, your mind to your heart. Acknowledge that deeper wisdom within you, that deeper space of feeling supported and held. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I release new aerial yoga videos. If you're here for the 30 days, then I will see you tomorrow for day 4. I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.